Hey, this is Ola coming to you live from my Empire Pro studios. So let's get started. Today, this episode is going to be a little bit short um, because I also wanted to let the series take a breather a little bit. But today, I want to share with you how to invest on digital real estate, um, either in the form of marketing or investing. Okay. There are two aspects that I'm focused on in this series, which is investing and marketing as well. So even if you're a wholesaler or your agent or anything like that, definitely should pay attention. There are multiple reasons why I think you should start paying attention personally to everything digital when it comes to especially marketing. Well, first of all, if you're looking to market, then you definitely should be paying attention to where the attention is. All right, you have to pay attention to where the attention is. Okay, and I also want you to keep in mind that if you don't pay, you won't pay attention, and you basically expose yourself to fail. Okay, so when I say invest, just keep in mind that you should probably it's probably a better idea for you to invest some kind of money. Okay, and possibly time. Okay, um, some time in that equation will make whatever you do a little bit more sustainable, because obviously you'll build some skill sets, you'll build some experience, and it becomes second nature to you. With that being said, before I get into it too deeply right now, I'm probably going to hang out with you for another 10 minutes or so. Uh, if you're brand new here, make sure you download the book. The book is at smartrealestatewholesaling.com. I don't have anyone to show you here because I'm on the road actually. But bad mistake on my part. I should always hold on to at least one or two. But sorry about that. But the book, you can get your copy at smartrealestatewholesaling.com. It's a book that if you want to win in wholesaling in the digital era, you have to read it 10 to 15 times. But, I say that to intimidate those that don't belong in the game, so they can leave room for us that belong in the game. But at least start with the first read and see if it's something you feel like, wow. If you have that kind of experience in the first read, you probably will want to read a second time, third time, and then you probably will heed to my advice to read it 10 to 15 times so it can become second nature. You have to be able to teach this material if they wake you up in the sleep. Okay. All right. So that's that. There's also a bonus book called Real Estate Money Secret. My latest book is in there as well too. So let's get back to what we're talking about. So how do you invest in digital real estate marketing and investing and wholesaling? How do you do that? Well, it starts by betting on yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to believe in yourself. And when I say that, I hope you don't take that as being manipulative, but I really mean that with every breath that I take or that I'm breathing right now. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't, I mean, you will basically call all kind of. You will feel like it's not necessary, but I think it's necessary, and I'm speaking from experience because again, I was part of 2008 recession, the market crash, and I feel like if I had been paying attention to where the attention is, I can easily, right, easily recession proof my business. All right, but I wasn't paying attention to where attention was. I was basically focused on what was working at the time. I felt invisible. I thought it would last forever, but then, I received the shock of my life when everything crashed and burnt all in one day. It took one, it took two businesses to crash before that happened. So I always tell people, listen, wherever the attention is, that's where your attention needs to be in terms of where you should put your marketing. Okay, if you feel like, 1 second here, babe, I'm already live. Okay, I'll call you back. All right. So if you feel that attention, everybody's put their attention on notebooks or direct mail, or the attention is at their mailbox, then by all means put all your resources for marketing towards that. Okay. If you feel like the attention is by their door, they're always expecting someone to knock on their door, strangers, then by all means put your attention where where the door, on knocking on doors, right? If you feel their attention is on their phone, by all means make sure you're engaged in cold calling and potentially SMS blast texting. Okay, we know that people's attention are on their phone, so that is not a bad idea. If you think their attention is just randomly when they're walking up the street, they want random people to walk up to their house and question them, then by all means, maybe you should drive for dollars. Okay. But in your mind, out of all the strategies, marketing strategies that has been presented to you, which one do you think is going to put you in front of the most attention? Okay. Is it digital or is it manual? When I say the most attention, the keyword there is the most. The keyword phrase is the most. Just being able to get in one of one person, it's not good enough. You have to be able to be in front of 100 people in 1 minute, and that's called leverage. But also, it's directly proportional to exactly what create the results, which is you want to make some money, right? And the more value you put out into the world, the more money you're gonna make. So what directly creates the kind of result that you're looking for in this game? Is that money? Would you like to close more deals so you can have more time and financial freedom so you can spend more time with your family? If that's what you're looking to do, you need to put out more value. You need to put out more value to more people. You need to be serving more people in any given second or minute. In fact, you need to set up yourself to make money in your sleep. And if you're not doing that, you're doing yourself a disservice, and you will end up chasing money until the business dies off. Okay, it's just gonna die off because lack of momentum is the worst place you want to find yourself in this business. If you feel like there's not enough cash flow, it's time to fix that. It's time to do something about that. You can't afford that your business will stay stagnant for days. Yes, I mean days, and there's no money coming in. If you do that, you expose yourself you expose yourself potentially to a damage, to becoming damaged goods in the business. Because here's why: you have a human mind, okay? And if you are in the game and it's taking you long and long and long before you start making your first dollar, your first $2, your first $3, your first $100, your first $1,000, if it's taking you long and long and long, the scripture says, "Hope deferred makes the heart weak." You will become damaged goods. You will question your own self. Your belief system will get shot. It's just natural. Okay, I don't know if you've already feeling that way. Chances are you're already feeling frustrated. Uh, but maybe it's not your fault. Well, after this moment in time, can we claim the same thing? Because I'm sharing with you what it's going to take right now. It's going to take you positioning yourself to serve more people in the game. All right. The more wholesalers come into the game, the better for you, actually. Okay. I'm just being truthful with you. So it's not a bad thing to have competition. Well, if you position yourself wrongly, that I just said, you can throw it in the garbage. Okay, it's a bad position for you to be if you become just like the rest of them. If you don't find a way to stand out, you become like the rest of them. So, how do you invest in digital real estate? Well, you invest in your education. You bet on yourself. Invest in your education. Say, hey, I need to learn this stuff. Let me pay attention to what this guy on YouTube is saying. He's obviously marketing digitally. He obviously know what he's talking about. So let me pay attention to what he has to say. So that's first. Invest some time in that. When it makes sense, invest some money in educating yourself. Then invest in yourself. Spend some time on yourself learning, starting with simple things as: how does Facebook make money? How does Zillow make money? How does Trulia make money? That's your homework. Okay, that's your homework against the next part in this series, the 8 part series. Make sure you watch part 1 through 4 already. Okay, I'm rounding this off right now. This is part 5, but I want to use this to give you a homework. Go look at Zillow and see if you can look at it. Zillow is something that if you're in real estate, you should know what it is already. Just go to Zillow.com or Google any address, any physical property address in your area. Zillow will probably be the first page to come up. If not Zillow, it's probably Trulia.com. It's probably Redfin.com. It's probably Realtor.com. And figure out what is their business model. How do they make money? Do they make money by waiting for the next deal 60 days from now? Or they make money from now? Do you feel like you're not big enough like them and you can't take advantage of that? Then you'll be wrong, because I want you to stay tuned to this series because I'm going to help you. Okay. The goal here is to help you become a digital real estate investor. Okay. Virtual wholesale real estate investor, yes. Local, yes. All of the above, yes. Okay. But the idea, more importantly, more so here is that you want to become a digital real estate investor, meaning you can make money from anywhere where people depend on shelter, where people depend on housing to keep a roof over their head. And that's what this is about. We're in the digital era. It's time to pay, excuse me, it's time to pay attention to that. Okay. It's time to pay attention to that. All right. So, in fact, right now I want to keep this very, very short. Again, if you're brand new here, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you watch part 1 through 4. Okay. I may keep the rest of the series short because I wanted you to consume it easily. I want you to be able to find it easy to consume and go straight to the point. If I keep it short, I'll give you a specific homework and I want you to come back to this video and leave what you come up with in the comment area. Use that time that I'm saving you right now as part of your homework and come up with something. Come up with the business model. What do you feel? How do you think they make money? Look around the website. See if you find an ad. See if you're like, oh wow, they make money in their sleep. Well, first of all, if you go to their website and they're potentially sleeping right now, they're probably making money. Now, I'm telling you right now that no, you don't have to be the coder. You don't have to be a software developer because that's why I'm here to help you with that. Okay. To make it easy for you to benefit off of the digital era. You don't have to wait 60 days, 90 days before you close a deal any longer. That's the old school. That's old school. You can start making money and then you can use that money to attract more deals. That's what we're doing now. Everything that you've ever thought about, you have to unlearn. Everything is in reverse. Are we making sense here? So hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. Go to smartrealestateWholesaling.com. Get the book. The book is extremely cheap. There are also free versions there. There's a free audio book there if you're taking a trial with audible.com. Take advantage of it. SmartrealestateWholesaling.com. And also there's a Real Estate Money Secret, the second book there as well. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. I'll see you on the next one and peace.